Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome to your reading lesson. Let me get sharing the screen. All right, so today is the 4th of February 2021, and today we're going to be applying our reading and retrieval skills to a new text. Now, yesterday we started our new text, which you were absolutely right, is a nonfiction text all about tigers. And we're going to get started reading some of that today. So, just as a reminder for our success criteria when we're reading a new text, we want to circle the tricky words we do know, underline digraphs and trigraphs that you see, and make sure that you read through the text at least 3 times. You want your reading to sound smooth and you want it to not be so tricky for you to sound out the words. So we want to pause the screen and read it a few times. I've also posted these slides onto Teams, so you will be able to download them and open them up and see them on your computer or your tablet or whatever device you are using to get onto Teams, if that's an easier way for you to see them instead of just pausing the video. So they are available there. Let's get started. Okay, so getting started with our book. Our first heading is Perfectly Big Cats. I do want you to have a go at practicing reading this, but before you do, I'm going to read it with you. This is a nonfiction book, so we're going to see a lot of words in it that we might not know, or words that are quite long and difficult to sound out. So it's important that we really, really listen and follow along as I'm reading, because it will help you to remember what some of those words are. Tigers are big and beautiful animals. They're strong and powerful too. Tigers are the biggest cats in the world. I love this because in these nonfiction books, you'll see lots of labels. This is a special kind of tiger called a Bengal tiger. And I love these little jokes as well at the top. So it says, on which side does a tiger have the most stripes? On which side of their body does a tiger have the most stripes? And the answer is the outside. So a little bit of a joke as well. You'll find those a lot on these pages. A tiger's home. So what do you think we're going to be learning about on this page if it says a tiger's home? You can pause the video and share what you think. That's right. I bet your predictions from yesterday were right. A tiger's home is going to tell us about where tigers live. Tigers live in the forest. They spend a lot of time in the water too. They live in hot places like Indonesia. They live in cold places like Russia. Tigers that live in cold places are bigger than other tigers. They also have thicker fur to keep them warm. It's quite important. So we can see our photos of the tigers are labeled so we can see what kind they are. So we have an Indo-Chinese tiger, which possibly lives in a hot place. If you look at the setting around the tiger, you can see it looks like it's got lots of leaves and it's quite green. So it's probably going to be quite hot and getting lots of sunshine. And then over here, we see a very strong tiger running through the snow. So we can guess that that's probably going to be a cold place. And if we look at the label, it says it's a Siberian tiger. So that tiger probably lives in Russia. All right, now I'd like you to have a go at pausing the video or going to Teams where you can get this slide as well. And actually, I'll put a document on Teams, a PDF of both of these pages if it's easier for you to print them out, if you have access to a printer, or you can pull them up on just the screen if it's easier for you as well. So one more time, just pause the video or go to the text where you found it, if it's on Teams, if it's on the video, and have a read through. And same thing on the second page. Great. Now we're going to move on. Welcome back. I'm glad you took your time and you did your good 10 minutes of reading. And now we're going to be moving on to retrieval. So remember, when we're retrieving, we have 4 steps that we always need to follow. Number 1, be a word detective. So we go back and we find the clue words from the question in the story. Number 2, we have to read around the clues. So we have to read the whole sentence. Number 3, reflect. Think, does that sentence answer my question? And number 4, we check the pictures. So we have 6 questions today. And I've also posted a PDF of these questions in the file under reading for today. So you can find those and download them if it's easy for you to look off of. Some children I've noticed have printed them out if you have a printer at home. But I've also posted an assignment on Teams. So an easy way to do it is you can just open up the assignment and you can type your answers in. So you can say number 1 and you can type your 3 adjectives. So you have a few options, and I'm going to go onto Teams after this and show you a few of the ways that you can submit your work as well, besides the email. So let me read the questions through with you, and then you can pause the screen and have a go at getting started. So number 1, find and copy 3 adjectives to describe tigers. So you've got 3 spaces there for 3 adjectives. And remember, the questions are going to be in order. So we always start at the beginning of the text. So if you read the first few sentences, you will definitely find some describing words for tigers. There's even more than 3. Number 2, complete the sentence. Tigers are the something cats in the world. Tigers are the something cats in the world. And this is a sentence right from the text. So if you go back to the text, you will definitely be able to find this sentence and fill in the missing word. Number 3, where do tigers live? Where do tigers live? There might be a few answers for that. Number 4, do they like to stay dry? Do tigers like to stay dry? Number 5, true or false? Tigers only live in hot places. True or false? What do you think? Number 6, what is something different about tigers who live in cold places? What is something different about them? So 4, 5, and 6, you're probably going to find those answers on the page about a tiger's home, just as a little clue for you. So same as the questions we had with the tiger who came to tea, but maybe a little bit trickier because you have to really dig into our text to find the answers. And we will take them up tomorrow. So now I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and what I'm going to do is take you to my Teams screen, hopefully, and I can show you a few different ways that you can submit your work on Teams. It's a little trickier getting used to Teams, but I think if we can have a little bit of practice submitting our work on Teams, then it will be a lot easier for you to submit it once you get the hang of it. So I'm going to try and share my Teams right now. Perfect. So I'm on our year 1 Teams, and right down the side, I've clicked on reading. So if you come up to reading, you will see right on the screen that there's an assignment, and it has today's date, Thursday, the 4th of February. So you can choose that assignment. Now, if I click on assignments, I'm going to see a lot of children's names come up on assignments because I have all of your assignments. So as soon as you send it in, I can tell that you've submitted it. And I can also tell if you've had a look at it. So you can choose to click on assignments, and it's going to take you to a Word document where you can just type in your answers to the questions, or you have a few other choices. So if I go to files, you can see we have week 5, which is the one we're on right now. So you can click week 5, and today is Thursday, so you can choose Thursday. And what you'll see is I've posted the slides. This little white icon is the slides, which are the pictures that I'm reading off to when I do the lesson. So you can click on it and it'll let you download it, and you can download it and open it up on your computer. I also have the Thursday resources. So you can click on that and it will open as a PDF. So you can either print that or download it or just have it open on your screen so you can see it really easily. And after I finish this video, I'll also upload a PDF of the actual reading, so it might be a bit easier for you to see it that way as well. Now, if you are doing your work the way you usually do, where you are doing it on a piece of paper and you want to send in a picture, I'm going to show you a really easy and quick way that you can upload that picture onto Teams. So we're still on reading and we're still on Thursday. Now at the top, you'll see a little arrow and it says upload. So you can click on upload and it will let you choose files. And that's where you can choose a file from your computer or from your phone. So you'll be, if it was from your phone, you could choose photos and then you could choose the photo that you want to upload. If you have it on your computer, you can choose it from the desktop. But once you've chosen it, you just will click open and it will upload it for you. You'll see it kind of spinning around and it will be right there. So you can upload it. And as long as you have your name on your work, then we'll know whose work it is. So you can also upload your picture that way. And it's just a bit easier if you are working off Teams. It's all in one spot. Something really interesting that I learned from Zion's mum last week. Just going to go back to the reading folder. Let me see if I can get there. So right at the top where it says files, I've noticed that when I've asked you to do videos of reading, it's great because so many of you email them to me. You can also upload those videos. So you can choose upload and upload a file, and you can just upload the video as well. So for the day, if I said, please record your reading for Thursday, you could go to upload, and the same way you would choose a picture, you could choose your video and you could upload it to the Teams file and we could see it we would have it on that day for your reading. So a little bit faster maybe than having to go into your email and do it. So that's also something that you could submit as well. If you want to keep sending it in on email, that's no problem. But if you're happy to have a try, it's a good thing to do because when you get into the habit of it, other year groups have said it goes quite quickly, and parents have said it's a lot easier once they get the hang of it, sending stuff in on Teams. So I just thought I'd show you that in case that's something you want to try. And yes, so we're trying to post more resources on Teams to help you. You can choose to submit it as an assignment on Teams. If you'd like to type it, that's no problem as well. And if you'd like to upload it as a photo or a video, you can also do that on Teams under the day. So hopefully that was a bit of a quick tour of Teams, but I'll keep showing different things on Teams to help you get used to it. And maybe you can give it a go. It might be a bit easier as a place to keep their work and to submit it. So happy reading today, everybody. I'm really excited. Tomorrow's Friday, so we'll have a good Friday challenge. And we also have our draw tomorrow, which will be really good. So we can see who won the Judith Kerr book this week. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.